Alright, cold start. Just started the car up. 55. Kid got the car started before I hit the button. 50 on the floor. Backing her out. 1964 Studebaker GT. A lovely shade of green. Just got done going around the vehicle, jacking it up, getting photos underneath for the client, David. If you're not David, this video is not for you. We got torrential rain here last night and today. See the pavement's still wet. The owner lives on a very dirty, muddy road, and he's not going to let us take it on a test drive off the pavement, and that's not going to be a very long one, so I'm going to move it back and forth to allow for some understanding about running, shifting, braking, steering, limited, and then I'm having him send a video to me of the car driving down the road that he's already shot. I'll take a look at that. Still photos available that you'll get that I've shot. A little general wear on the top. One more spot over there. Car was repainted some time ago. Not exactly sure when. The reflective quality of the paint's very nice, very consistent. Looks like it was all painted at the same time. I've gone around the vehicle with a bubble magnet and a digital paint meter and taken still photos of the readings. There we go. So there is some filler in the car. Readings of 11 back here, 12. So low behind the rear tires, it reads out pretty nice. And the reference point again on that 10 mils is a magnet sticks easily to that. So anyway, the digital readings all around the vehicle, they vary, but fairly acceptable level of repair work and restoration work. I'm not getting a reading on the gauge down low there, but up here I'm getting 55. Usually on a magnet, 55 will stick but slide a little bit, as you can see. So it still has magnetic adhesion. So underneath, some repair work likely attended to there. But the fitment's nice. Doors seem to line up fairly well for 1964 period and close properly. Two-finger effort. I might not have went all the way. There's a 3.5-finger effort. Car's got all original glass. No major cracks, chips, or flaws. Some of the original seals on it. And just a few little hairline scratches here and there. Nothing major. No big rock chips. Original window trim. There's a small ding here on the right A-pillar and some general wear in a few spots. But mostly, I took pictures of polishing up some of the trim on the job, and it's polished up very nicely. All this longitudinal stainless has some minor innie and outie dings where the clips hold it down, but generally speaking nothing's missing and it's in pretty good shape. A few age cracks in this original badge and a little bit of fading in the gold, but it's pretty nice. These are reported as old stock taillight bezels, and they are in really nice shape. We polished those up a little bit here today. Bumpers have been all replated, and they show very nicely. They fit the body well. So generally speaking, the trim is in very nice, respectable driver quality shape. This is just a raindrop. And more of the same on this side regarding the window trim. The belt moldings and fuzzies appear to be original. These sweeps stayed in the car during the repaint. A few little pings and dings here on the trim. At some point in time it was maybe reinstalled. This is a new old stock mirror. Doors close pretty nice. It'll actually close a little tighter than that with a little harder slam. Door line's presentable for sure. There's a little splotch of a repair right here. You can kind of see. There's a few small black specks on the paint that I picked at. Some road splash, maybe a little bit of road tar or something that got on the car. And it looks like with a little effort it'll come off, should come off. Underneath the vehicle, here's some pings and dings in this upper chrome molding here on the left front fender. These lights are reported to work. I haven't tested them yet. Well, I've got my meter out. The engine sounds really good. First time I've actually heard it run today. I've got my meter out. Well, 8.7. 10. Anything under 25 or 30. No, not really any concern. So OL 31, OL. So we've got some repair work down here in the dog leg of the fender, right in this area. Door corner's 13. That's nice. 38. So again, got a lot of magnetic adhesion. A little bit of repair down here in this corner. That's 17, 13, 25. So a little repair here. Let's see what the magnet says. Public service announcement here while I'm pausing. Jason from Auto Appraiser. There, so we've got a good adhesion right there. Sliding there. Good adhesion there. Fine. Fine. So a little repair right here in the door. As we get down, that's going to slide. Still have some adhesion. So we've got a repair right in this area. Door corner, the skin is in nice shape. No evidence of any major decay. Jams both look like that. Little overspray on the latch assemblies. Those were not pulled prior to the respray. But the jams are generally in good shape. Interior is a nice Survivor interior. Trim inside the car is pretty well maintained. Reported to have an actual 62,000 miles on it. The current owners had this car 55 years. Original trim tag, VIN tag in place. Carpet kit shows pretty good. Stock bucket seats, column shift. This is 289 Studebaker engine. The car's been sitting in storage, so it may need a little bit of cleanup. Some tufting going on there in the headliner and a couple small holes up there and up there. A little bit of gathering. Just got the owner to open up the hood for me. Seat belts, aftermarket, were installed quite a while back. Amazingly, the clock works. Oil pressure is really good. It's got 55-60 pounds of oil pressure. Engine sounds great. Water temp's coming up. We're up to operating level. We'll see what it does here in another 5 minutes. Stock automatic transmission. Wipers are sweeping. On low and on high. Turn the lights on. Parking brake is set. There's nobody on AM radio anymore. Glove box works fine. The horn is a knob. Oh yeah. You do light up as reported. Want to run a turn signal? Lights. Yep. Yep. Bright lights. Go to the back. Oh, okay. Halogen replacements, yep. 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 Stepping on the brake. Holds the hazards. You turn the turn signal off. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Engine sounds very good. Windshield appears to be an original Solex new plate piece. No major rock chips or scratches. Got a little bit of a mark where maybe something blew through the wind and scuffed it a little bit. Nothing dire to write home about. It's a pretty good survivor windshield. No major waviness really detected. The car is being sold with reported oil leakage. There's a whole gasket set in the trunk that I went through. And he's intending on having installed. But there's clear oil leaks down on the bottom of the motor. Difficult to assess exactly where they're coming from. Engine oil is very clean. Transmission fluid was all pink and proper. Front suspension's all OEM components. New shocks. I thought I saw new springs under there as well. Are those just cleaned up? The springs look like they were new.
Yeah, those are new.
Yep. Quick peek underneath the vehicle. Horns are still in there, so they can probably be serviced. Firewall's got original paint on it. Oil dripping down on the stainless exhaust system. Original suspension, those coil springs and shocks look like they've been replaced. That's about the amount of oil that's come down here. Structure-wise underneath, I've got plenty of photos of the vehicle. A little bit of perforation and rust over the years. But most of it's been cleaned up and addressed. There's the stainless mufflers. A little bit of deterioration in here. And again, still photos will give a better visual on some of this. Spoiler Dana housing. But overall, the car has a very nice presentation. There's a little bit of a paint touch-up right here as well. You can see it. It may actually be a little bit of oil splash coming back on the vehicle from the oil coming down the pipe. move the car back and forth here in the driveway. It's going to allow me to do that. Just really wanted to get it to heat up, make sure it's not overheating. Active fuel leaks or anything at the base of the carburetor. A little more stock adhesion. Radiator fluid is all good and green. The car is all heated up now. And there's still flexible pressure in the hoses. Since we got the car started, I'm not going to pop the trunk open. I got plenty of still photos of the trunk, but safe to say that the trunk's in good, solid survivor condition. It's a cool little package opener. Comes with the vehicle. Alright, won't go far. Temperature's maintaining nicely. It looks like that gauge is set at 190. Hasn't gone anywhere, so that's good news. Power brake assist feels like it's working. Let's see what kind of noise or clunks we get when we're going in reverse. Nothing too shabby. Owner reports that the brakes were serviced. The front of the vehicles had a substitution of a disc brake setup from a later era GM car. Just a little bit of slack going into, a little bit of a clunk going into the gear. Not bad. Got a good high brake pedal. I cannot tell if my defroster is on or not. The cables are not frozen up. Hard to see if those instrument lamps are working. Is the heater blower operating?
Yeah, it's on that side.
Okay.
Air, it says air.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There we go. Just ask the experts, right? 2 speeds and it goes high and low.
Interior lights.
Okay. Trying to see if I can see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see it. Kind of hard to see out here. There's your bright light indicator. Oh, that's your instrument light, isn't it?
It's right in the center.
Yep. There we go. So this was the last year they built this Gran Turismo. And they built about how many of them?
1700.
Here comes the rain again, great. 1760. So probably not a ton of these left around. It's a very neat looking car. The wheels are standard steel wheels. The tires don't appear to have any dry cracking. 215, 75, R15s front and rear. Tread pattern looks like it's wearing pretty sufficiently front to rear. 2 small paint chips there. I think originally the wheels were painted body color. Beige. And the owner didn't like that, so he shot them black. Alright, wrapping up a pre-purchase inspection for our friend David. 800-301-3886. I used my rag, and you'll see that in the photos. We did a lot of polishing on some of this trim to make sure it looks like it's all in pretty decent shape. Hood setting a little high in the back corner. Pretty stable car. All right, have a great day.